Hi, I'm Drew, and that's Bethany.
Today we're in Sherman Oaks, California to explore a decades-old treehouse.
Now, the creator has put his spin and magic on a structure that's usually found in wooded areas, but this one's right in his front yard.
Come along as we go inside the Boney Island treehouse, here on Oddity Odysseys. My childhood self is so excited.
My adult self is excited.
He has an adult self? I cannot recall the last time I was in an authentic treehouse.
It's been a while for me too.
A couple decades.
Yeah.
No fear about it either when you're a child. You just go up into this contraption in the tree and hope that it stays.
Yeah, it depends on how well it was constructed. I never had a treehouse growing up, which is why I sleep on the balcony sometimes. Look, there it is. Ooh.
I see the makings of a treehouse. How
Indeed,
cute.
Look at that. It's kind of behind this other tree, which I guess that's kind of the point of tree houses, is
protection.
That they're concealed.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really neat. Now, any kid will tell you the best tree houses always do a really good job of melding man-made construction with the natural environment. And it looks like this one is a complete success.
It also looks like that's 3 stories high?
Yeah, maybe even 4 with that lookout up there, you see that? Anyways, somebody definitely put a lot of thought into this construction, and we're gonna meet that person.
Creative visionary and Sherman Oaks resident Rick Polizzi once said, "I can't do anything small." With that notion, he knew a simple playground set wouldn't be enough for his 2 daughters. In 2000, Rick went to work on a treehouse nestled amid a convenient triangle of sweet gum trees in his front yard. We caught up with Rick, who was gracious to give us a peek inside his unusual creation. Rick, thanks for having us today.
Oh, sure. Thanks for coming by.
So we actually found him. He was doing some stuff inside. We have no idea what's going on, but it looks like it's very elaborate.
I don't have any idea what's going on either. But if you want, we can start here.
Okay.
This is the first thing we built. It was, you can see there's 3 trees planted in a triangle really close, which I always thought was odd. So I was like, I think we could build a platform here. I started with that, and the kids jumped on it, and we put a little ladder, and then I was like, everybody out, we're gonna go much higher. And so we just kept going.
Just keep going up.
So yeah, a friend and I built this in 2000.
So it's a couple decades old, I think, at this point. But it still looks sturdy and strong, which is good. How long did it take you to build?
It took us 2 months from start to finish, 60 days.
That's nothing.
No, it was pretty quick. I was surprised how quickly it went. And I also just wanted it to look nice and different and unusual. So these are the ends that go onto corrugated roof panels they have, and those would fit in the ends of it so it would be weatherproof. So we just got a bunch of them and started alternating them, so it looked like a checkerboard pattern. I liked having it look interesting and different. The shingles help give it a certain feel. At first I wanted each floor to look different, so we started, you know, tinkering with that idea.
Speaking of levels, how many are there?
There are 4 different levels. This stairway is here because there was a big branch sticking out, and that's what we based the staircase on. Wherever the tree let us build, that's what we did.
Conform to the tree.
Yeah, we did. We only cut 1 branch that was, you know, maybe about this big, because it was blocking the way to get into this door. But other than that, everything was just left as is. This was the clubhouse. After the girls kind of outgrew it as a playhouse, we made it a little bit more adult.
Kind of grew with them.
Yes,
in a
yeah,
sense.
exactly. So they loved hanging out in it. We're not campers, so we only had 1 sleepover.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought more of their friends would come over every single night.
They do and hang out all the time, but we never slept over except for 2 or 3 times maybe. We put in a fireplace. It's a heater as well, so if it's cold.
Yeah, cold nights, just warm right up.
And it's got the double door if you want to close it. So
a little more privacy.
Yeah, and all the shutters I wanted to make, you know, odd shapes and odd angles. I really thought of this as almost like a Bavarian cottage with these, you know, the rafters on top. We're talking about maybe painting so it looked like a Swiss cottage or something.
Yeah, it does kind of have a cottagey feel to it. Yeah.
So it's been going through different changes here and there. We have, you know, we hooked it up.
Running water?
We hooked it up to the hose out there.
Oh, amazing. You built this several years ago, but trees don't stop growing, right? So how has that impacted the structural integrity and the design?
These trees will grow out.
Yeah.
This won't grow too high, and I've trimmed stuff at the top. But the growth that comes from pushing outward, I'll have to trim around here.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So you can see this has some room.
Yeah.
But over here, I'm going to have to trim this now, and some of this I'm going to trim so it doesn't strangle the tree.
So the tree is pushing this out.
Yeah, and then just goofy stuff like those little panels you saw downstairs. I just knocked it up here so you could have your wine bottles.
Oh my gosh.
And
look at that.
You know, I basically want to put in bar items and stuff.
Did you see the wine glasses over here too?
And those are on antlers, so that's holding them up.
Yeah.
Same with these little tankards. I found these at a hardware store. And
Are these metal?
But this is where, yeah, it's pewter.
Pewter.
This is where you would, you know, sit down and have a drink.
What do you have?
Yeah. Have the fireplace going, and it's just cool and cozy, and it's just a great hang. It's a great place to hang out.
As the treehouse was adored by family and locals of the neighborhood, Rick brainstormed an idea to incorporate his treehouse into an annual Halloween spectacle, an event known as Boney Island.
For Halloween, this is all decorated with some little props here and there, and this is where magicians would do close-up for Halloween. As you were coming in for the tour, they would say, hey, welcome to Boney Island, and do a quick card trick. You chose the, just say, 2 of diamonds. Oh, I don't see the 2 of diamonds here. Well, look behind you. It might might be hidden in one of these hiding spots. You know, so you would have the 2 of diamonds they'd pull out. And also, if you pull on this door,
oh my gosh.
This
What
opens.
in the
It's a
world?
secret.
What?
How is this?
Secret realm.
How is this happening?
You should all be able to fit through here.
We're in Sherman Oaks. How is this possible?
Exactly.
Where are we, Rick?
Where's everybody
Just
going?
had a secret door. Bye.
Oh my gosh. Bye forever.
That is insanity. There's like a whole nother section up here. What?
Through secret door.
Is there a weight limit on your treehouse?
At one point, we had maybe 60 people one time, and I thought that was pushing it.
And it stood.
I didn't know, but people just kept coming up, and I was like, hold on, we gotta...
Everybody?
But you can feel it. You're in the top of a tree, so you can feel it kind of move a little bit.
Yeah, but that's like the fun of it.
Right, yeah. I mean, you're in a tree. Again, these have flicker bulbs in all the stands.
Are those solar?
No, this is all
So
landscape
you turn
light.
all these on downstairs?
Yes.
And, okay.
Or I have a remote control inside.
Oh, okay. Was the design of it completely pre-planned, or did you kind of...
Nothing at all.
You sort of made it up as you went up the tree, huh?
Yeah, like I said, wherever the tree let us go,
Yeah.
we'd stare at it and go, okay, let's put a stairway here. Or
Was it always the idea to have 2 stairwells to every level?
no, I added this one a little later
Okay.
because at Halloween it was becoming a log
Bottleneck,
jam.
yeah.
I said, let's put this in.
So all the kids can come up one way and
come
down
up
the
and
other.
then go down the other way.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. This was a talk tube to talk downstairs. So
Oh.
it came up, there's a coconut on it.
So you can greet
See
somebody
them.
who's
And
downstairs.
down on the first floor,
Yeah.
it's another one. And people would whisper in it, and they're like, I can hear them.
What's the secret code to get in?
Yeah, we'll have forks and utensils up here. And this has the rope that you turn with the ship's wheel, and it'll bring up and down supplies in buckets.
Oh my gosh.
And that's actual fish net.
Authentic.
These are like a mile or 2 long that they trawl in the ocean.
Yeah.
And when they get too many holes, they cut them up and sell them. And so that's what we use as a barrier, actual fish net. There's another level here, the crow's
The
nest,
final
that you can
level.
go in and see. And at night, it's much, you know, you can see the
We're going to come back at
Light.
night, Rick.
She's going up.
Oh, I'll be gone that day. Sorry. I don't know what day it is. No. Yeah, anytime. Anytime. Yeah.
That's cool. That's more of a lookout
Yeah.
Yeah.
up there. Despite the years of joy it brought to the neighborhood and the Polizzi family, the future of the Boney Island treehouse has become uncertain.
Can we talk a little bit about why it may be torn down?
A neighbor across the street kept calling, complaining about crowds and Halloween and whatever, and then ultimately called the city saying they have a cafe in here.
A cafe?
Yeah, cafe. And the city came out and said no, but they needed to see a permit. We finally got the zoning approval, which took 4 years, and they just said, go ahead and keep it, just get the building permit. And when I went to try to get the building permit, that's where they're saying you're going to need structural engineering drawings and architectural drawings and soil samples and geological reports. I was like, guys, it's a tree house. So that's been the battle. It's now a court battle, and I've got a few months to get the permit or I have to tear it down.
For anyone who's watching this, is signing the petition, do you think that'll help?
I hope it helps. It's also being sent to the Department of Building and Safety, so I'm hoping they're seeing it like, guys, we have bigger fish to fry.
Right, and I feel like from just at a glance from being in here, I feel safe. Yeah. I feel comfortable. Right. I feel like there's just this sense of peace from being in here. I know if it's my 8-year-old self kind of freaking out right now, but I think anyone who would see that for themselves would understand that this is just something that you wanted to create for your family. Exactly. And that hopefully it will be here 20 years from now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Last year, the Boney Island Halloween Experience reopened at the Natural History Museum, and Rick plans to hold it there once again this coming October.
We have more room at the museum, but a lot of people keep saying how they miss it here because it was just in their neighborhood. They could walk, they have parties, and they come over and hang out here for a couple of hours, and it was a great meeting place. But we were a victim of our own success.
Well, thank you so much. Rick Polizzi, the owner and builder of the Treehouse here in Sherman Oaks. Thank you so much for the tour.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you guys at Boney Island. We'll be at the Museum of Natural History.
Check it out.
Yeah, you'll get a feel of what it was like here and how much joy it brought to the neighborhood, which I'm proud of.
Yeah.
I'm certainly glad I did it.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you so
much.
much.
We'll check that out for Halloween this year.
I can't wait to see y'all there.
Nothing lasts forever, but the treehouse of the Polizzi family is a treasure trove of memories that has expanded its visitors' imaginations.
Now, the Treehouse is no longer host to the Boney Island event, but you can still take part in those festivities over at the Natural History Museum, and we'll put a link to that down in the description.
Thank you for joining us on this magical tour of the Boney Island Treehouse. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey, do you think they would notice if we just stayed the night up here?
I think we're safe up here.
I'll get my sleeping bag.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys need me to do something?
A cartwheel.
Besides that.
No, I think we're we're getting some just like cutaway.
Yell if you need me to do something.
Hey Rick.
What?
Where's that cartwheel?
I said not that.